right, I'm playing Shorikai today. I kept 6. Shorikai's goal is to draw myself out and win with a lab man or Jace and stacks everybody out until I can get that win.
Very nice. I am playing Yasharn, so I'm going to try to keep people from sacrificing or paying life into things to cast spells or activate abilities. It is a stacks list. Wanting to slow the game down and then just kind of beat people in the face with big green and white creatures.
Okay. My name's Jank, and I'm playing Miirym, Sentinel Worm here, and I just want to make a bunch of copies of our best friends in the world known as dragons. I kept a hand of 6 cards because I had no lands, and spoiler, I still don't have a lot. Yeah, the goal is just to get down Miirym, protect him, and get copies of the most broken dragons in the game, and have a good time.
Nice.
And what's up, everybody? It's Alex. I'm playing the Maelstrom Wanderer tonight. We are cascading, we are ramping, we are trying to apparently outrace these stacks decks pretty quick, and I kept my opening hand of 7.
Very nice. And I
Alright,
don't think I
sweet.
mentioned I kept 5. I mulled down to 5.
Womp.
Yeah, but we'll see how it goes. So Alexis won the die roll, and she'll start it off for us.
Ooh. I'm gonna do a tapped prairie stream and I'll pass.
Alrighty, I will draw. I'm going to play a Plains. I'm going to tap that for Sarah Ascendant. And I will pass the turn.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay, let's draw. Let's see. That doesn't help me. All right, I'm going to play something that might help Alex and Josh. And I'll be Yavi Maya, Cradle of Growth,
Oh, thank you.
and pass the turn.
Draw. I will. What do we want to do? We'll play a training center. That's also, I guess it's a triome. And we'll tap that for a soul ring. And we'll pass.
The target's
Cool.
been
Draw. Plains. Mana Crypt. Soul Ring.
Wow.
this game's over.
Blue. And 1 for a Confounding Conundrum. ETB draw a card whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control. If that player had another land enter the battlefield under their control this turn, they return the land they control to its owner's hand. So I will draw.
Gross.
1. I have a colorless floating, and 2 for a Rings of Bright Hearth. Whenever you activate an ability, if it isn't a mana ability, you may pay 2. If you do, copy it and choose new targets.
Mm-hmm.
You may choose new targets.
What was that earlier when we were talking about Shorikai not being a...
Look, I think I missed out on that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to pass my turn.
All right, untap. And draw. So, let's go to combat. Alexis, I'm going to swing 6 at you.
Absolutely.
And I'll go to 46. I'll play this Reliquary Tower. I'm going to tap it for a green. I totally screwed the pooch.
Retro.
That's okay.
I misplayed big time.
Retro. What'd you do?
What'd you do?
Yeah, I want to know.
No, that's okay. We'll just second main. We're going to cast a Suppression Field.
What's that do?
Activated abilities cost 2 more to play unless they're mana abilities.
Activated abilities.
Yep. So fetch lands, Shorikai, all that cost 2 generic mana more.
I don't like that.
Helps me right now.
And that will be my turn. I will pass.
Right. Oh, damn, I'm keep draw. Oh, that's not good. We're gonna do something really cool. We're gonna play a mountain, and then we're gonna pass the turn.
Oof, ouch.
I guess I'm gonna play a scalding tarn, but I'm just gonna use it as a forest.
That is the upside. You can actually use it.
That's I mean, as soon as I read that, I was like, oh, never mind. It's a forest. And I guess I'm gonna pass turn.
Okay.
Nothing fun yet.
Odds will always be damage for the crypt. It's a 2. Draw. Mox Diamond. And I'm going to pitch this plains. Let's do the damn thing. And cast Shorikai.
Yep.
He's here.
Alright. Josh, it costs Dosmos, correct?
Correct.
Alright. I'll pay the Dosmos. And do the thing. Get a pilot. And then draw 2. Oh, balls. I don't want to get rid of any of this. I think I'm gonna have to pitch this dispatch.
Hmm.
Yeah, the rest of my hand's really fucking good. So after that, I'll pass.
All right, sounds good. I'll untap and draw. Alrighty, we're going to play another plains. I'm going to tap the plains for a green and cast a carpet of flowers.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to go to combat. And Alexis, we're going to come back at you for 6. And that will be my turn. I'll pass.
All right. Tap upkeep. Draw. God damn it. Well, this is the part where everything gets sad because I'm gonna have to pass.
Oh no.
Oh no.
At least you don't have to discard.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Next
You're-
turn.
At your end step, I'm gonna beast within Shorikai.
Well, that's just not very nice.
I'm not gonna attack you this turn.
That's fine.
No, with all my creatures. Untap upkeep draw. I will play another mountain, another taiga, and I'll pass turn.
Okay. Odds. Damn it. 1, 2, 3. Draw. All right. Island. I think I'm going to pay 4 for a Mystic Forge. I can look at the top card of my library anytime. I can cast artifacts and colorless spells from the top, and I can tap it, pay a life, and exile the top card of my library. So,
Tap it, pay a life, and pay 2 mana.
yes, that is also true.
Also, don't forget about your green beast.
Oh yeah, I do have a beast.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna pass and make my beastie boy.
Untap and draw. So we'll trigger Carpet of Flowers. Alexis, you have 2 islands, correct?
Yes.
So 2 islands and 2 more. I'm going to cast Yasharn. So in ETBs, I search my library for a basic forest and a plains and put them in my hand and then shuffle. So we'll go to hand. I'll play a land for turn, which will be this forest. And I think we're going to spread the love around a little bit. Alex, we're going to come at you for 6 this time.
All right, in response,
There it is.
I'm gonna tap 3. We'll do green, blue, red, and 2 generic. I'm just gonna flash out Throg Dragon Claw
Mhm.
and take 6, and you you can
Okay.
gain 6.
Sounds good. So then I will pass the turn.
This one to make you a little nervous.
Mm-hmm. Did a little bit.
Upkeep. Okay, this does a thing. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it does a thing.
We like things.
All right, we're gonna tap green for a soul ring. We're gonna tap red and the soul ring to play. All right, so the Carnelian Orb of Dragonkind. To
Nice.
tap, add red. If that mana is spent on a dragon creature spell, it gains haste until end of turn.
Nice.
Nice.
And we're gonna pass the turn.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. We will. Read Yasharn real quick. Players can't
Can't pay life or sacrifice non-land permanents
It's-
to cast spells or activate abilities.
to cast spells.
Son of a bitch.
So I can shock in a breeding pool, correct?
Yes, because that is a triggered ability.
So go down to 32. I know I should attack, but I don't want to.
You better go after Josh. Look at his life total.
I am. I'm tapping 6, or I'm tapping and swinging at Josh for 6,
Yep, I'll take
Right.
6.
and then I'll pass.
All right.
He did hit me for 6 and gain 6, so that's I just got you back
Mhm.
without me getting anything in return.
It's a 2. I'll draw. We'll look at the top. You know, I'd really love to be able to use my Mystic Forge. All right. 2. Fuck. You're really cramping my style, Josh.
Oh, the stacks player doesn't like being staxed.
No. You know my play style. Look, I like it when I do it. I don't want anyone else to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Josh, how big is Yasharn?
4/4.
Oh, balls. All right, I'm just going to pass my turn.
Okay. Untap.
You
Upkeep.
always crew up Shorikai, you know.
Draw.
Be the first person to use him as an attacker.
Well, he's crew 8, and I only have
I'm used to seeing the other
6.
guy on the field at the same time as Shorikai.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not trigger carpet yet. We'll move to combat, and we're going to attack Alexis with
You
the
bitch.
Sarah Avatar or Sarah Ascendant, and Jank will send Yasharn your way for 4.
I gave you the power of forest. How dare you?
I know the big dragons are getting ready to come out, so I had to take my shot when I
What?
could.
No, I only have 2 lands. How could I get possibly dragons?
And
Uh,
let's see.
Josh, for your carpet, I have 3 islands.
Okay. Go back to 58, and yeah, we'll trigger and make 3 white, and we'll let it fizzle and pass turn.
Right.
I got 5 mana open too.
Untap upkeep draw. Wow, I still can't draw lands. That's okay. Can do. a thing, though. Well, I see a lot of untapped mana over there, so I don't like that. We're just gonna tap red, red, and 2 colorless, and play Atsushi, the Blazing Sky.
Mm.
Flying Trample, and it has haste due to the Orb of Dragonkind. When it dies, I get to either exile the top 2 cards of my library, and I get to play them until my next turn, or I can create 3 treasure tokens.
Nice.
And because it's a hasty boy, I don't want to make enemies with Shorikai or Maelstrom Wanderers. So I'm gonna go for the
Josh
guy who's
deserves
got
it.
He's got 58 life.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
fair.
He
swing
deserves it.
4 at him.
4.
That's 4.
All right, I'm taking 4.
It's Duck.
Hey.
And yeah, we're gonna sadly pass without another land drop.
Hmm.
Tap and keep draw. Let's. So right now, fetch lands are turned off, correct?
That is correct.
But they can be used as forests.
They can be used as forest.
Mm-hmm.
And Conundrum reads whenever a land enters the battlefield under opponent's control, if that player had another land enter the battlefield, so it's not even play. Okay. I know how to play this. All right, so I'm gonna play a forest. Tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With 5 lands, I'm casting Avenger of Zendikar.
Oh, there he is.
Mm-hmm.
That's the guy. That's the big green guy.
And then I'll get 5 treasure or 5 plant tokens. Can't do another land anyway. And I'm gonna hold up. I'll pass down.
Into your turn, I'm going to activate Shorikai.
Oh, I thought that was only 1 mana.
I fucking hate you. Do you know that? You really fucked with my head there for a minute, too. I'm going to chuck an island. All right. Untap.
Aren't they cute?
Romantic right here.
How many plants are in here?
Romantic AF.
All right. Odds. Come on. Sweet. It's a 2. Draw. All right. If I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out on my own terms eventually. So I'm going to play an Ancient Tomb.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look at the top of my library. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. I think I would like to have that card. So I'm going to activate Shorikai. Make another pilot. Let me do it this way. I've got 2, and then a summoning sick 1. And then I'll draw 2. Discard Tundra. And then Esper Sentinel.
Mm-hmm.
More card draw.
Look, that's what we needed, right? Oh, spicy. Yeah. I should have paid the 2. That's all right. I think I'm just gonna. Oh no, I could swing at Josh. Sequencing, you dumb whore. It's all right. 3 and 2 1/1s at Josh. So 5 altogether.
5 total. I'll take 5.
Yeah, if I knew how to do sequencing, we'd be better off, but I'm a bad Magic player.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
So I'm just gonna
This card will
pass.
be the threat.
Tap. Draw.
Well, you know what? A turn 1 Saracen isn't what we wanted to see.
I mean, that's
yeah,
fair.
pretty much.
Play another land. Look at all these savannas.
Look
They're
at
beautiful.
all these chickens.
Do you have any Savannah lions on those savannas?
Alexis, you have 3 islands. Okay. Yeah, we'll make 3 green mana. I'm going to use 2 of it with 1 floating to cast Gaia's Blessing. I can shuffle up to 3 cards from my graveyard into my library, and then I draw a card.
It's such a good card.
This is going to look really weird, but this is how we have to do it. So 1 green floating. We'll add 2 more for an Eternal Witness.
Oh, hey, did you want to pay the 1?
No.
Okay, cool.
Eternal Witness is going to bring Gaia's Blessing back to my hand. And then I'm going to cast it again.
Wow.
Draw a card.
Looking at all my friends here with all their mana. So jealous.
And then we'll go to combat. Alexis, you're getting scary all of a sudden.
Dude, I'm at 19 life.
I know
Take her
that.
out.
I know that. Yeah, we're going to come back at you at 6.
Okay.
Go up to 55, and there's nothing else for me to do, so I will pass the turn.
Yeah, Bubky draw. You know, not what I wanted to see. Just all these ways to get mana, but not actually like play lands. Okay. I guess we will tap 2 and a green and play Garruk's Uprising as an enchantment. If I control a creature with power 4 or greater, draw a card when it enters the battlefield. I do. Oh, there we go. Gonna play a land, Cavern
There
of
you go.
Souls.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna choose dragons.
Bet you won't name dragons.
Plot twist. Then we're going to tap the mountain for green, and we are going to play Birds of Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's all I want to do right now. All that I can do, really. I don't think I have room to attack anybody, and I kind of want Sushi to die as a blocker, so yeah, I'm gonna pass turn.
Draw. I'm gonna play a land for turn. My tokens will be 1/2s. And then for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Attempt to cast Maelstrom.
There he is.
Let's get the party started.
Yep.
Whoop whoop.
For the record, because Surrak Dragon calls on the battlefield, my creatures can't be countered. So any creatures that I pull off this cannot be countered.
And they all have trample from Sirach as well, right?
And haste from Maelstrom.
Yep.
Whenever he eventually hits the battlefield, if he hits the battlefield. But
Uncounterable trample haste.
we'll
Seems good.
if we hit some creatures, it will be. But let's see. First cascade is Temporal Mastery. So
Oh.
we'll take an extra turn after this.
Gosh dang it.
Exiled. Second.
Real quick. How does the stack work with Cascade?
You can counter that one right
Oh,
now.
I'd like to. I would
Yeah,
like to.
It was probably very smart.
That'd be
Dovin's
much.
veto.
Seems good. If anybody has a response.
Seems good with me.
Ah, yeah, I
Okay.
figured.
Okay.
All right. So does that mean it goes to the graveyard?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. And this one's a Taiga, so we'll flip one more time into a Bellfire Dragon.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
jeez. Yeah.
Also, I'm going to draw off the Sentinel from that being cast.
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure you weren't going to pay.
I cannot, unfortunately.
Balefire Dragon. Jeez.
That
Hmm.
one's the pain.
Mm-hmm.
That's rude.
Yeah. I'm at 32 left.
Be a
I
shame
like-
if Balefire Dragon did damage to Alexis and blew up her entire board. That'd be just like so sad.
Look, Alex, you know what happens when I die. Josh becomes the problem. Right? You know this.
It's debatable.
It's not. There's no debating here.
I'm only gonna swing Bellfire at Alexis.
All right, I'm going to respond to that too.
Yeah. Hold on, let me declare attackers fully.
Yep.
Yes. I'll swing 7 and 5 for 12 at Josh.
12. Alexis, you have first priority.
You have first.
She does. She does. And she would like to disappear for a little bit with
Yeah.
There he is.
the protection of Teferi.
Proud of you. Very, very proud.
Mhm.
Love that.
Thanks.
And then I'm going to take 12. Down to 43.
And I will pass turn.
At the end of your turn, Alex, before
Mhm.
Alexis comes back, I'm going to tap for 2, and I'm going to cast Eladamri's Call.
Yep.
Tutor for a creature and put it into my hand.
You good if I go ahead and start my turn after you cast it?
Certainly can.
Sweet.
Since you have to reveal it, Josh, can I be nosy?
Yeah.
Are you going to get the combo?
I don't know. I kind of want to, but I need some card draw, to be
That's
honest.
All right. Scoot some shit around.
Actually, maybe that would work too. An Adeline.
It's a 1. Fuck a duck. Draw. I'll look at the top. Interesting.
This seems weird, but I'm gonna grab Toski.
That's interesting.
I love Toski. He's such a cool boy.
All right, that doesn't actually change anything. All right. Josh, you good after that?
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna tap. White. Get off. White. And then we'll tap the crypt, make it worthwhile. Float a colorless for a slaughter the strong. Each player chooses any number of creatures they control with total power 4 or less, then sacrifices all other creatures they control.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to choose my 3 pilots and my sentinel.
I'll choose my plants. Gotta stay.
Total power 4 or less.
Well, I guess I'll choose both my Atsushi and my Birds of Paradise because it's total 4 or less.
Yeah. Let's see.
Josh, you just kind of got caught in the middle, but I don't actually feel bad because fuck you and your Sarah Ascendant. Respectfully.
So we know this is gone. I just have to decide whether I want more. Yeah, we'll send Yasharn back to the command zone.
Cool. What does my mana look like? I'm just gonna pass.
Untap. Upkeep and draw.
Step up, Kitra.
Yeah, that messed with me getting Toski now. Alexis, you still have 3 islands, is that right? Okay. We're going to make 3 white mana. And I'm going to use that 3 and this plains to cast Emil the Blessed.
Ooh. Some unicorn action in here.
And then I would like to pay 3 to exile another target creature I control, and then bring it back, which is the Witness, which is going to bring Sarah Ascendant back to my hand.
Fuck.
Wouldn't that cost you 5? Activated abilities cost 2 more to play unless they're mana abilities.
Yep, sure does. You are
Ah.
correct. Got
Good
my
job, Jank. Coming through.
Got myself.
Yeah.
That's okay. I've got it back in my hand.
You know what, though? You cannot play it this turn. So
No.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I guess I'll play this Aganjo,
Aiganjo.
and then I'll
Oh,
tap
fuck.
it for white.
I didn't realize you hadn't played a land.
He's back.
And we're back. And I'll pass the turn.
Shit.
Trying to rebuild.
Okay.
You talking crazy over there, Josh?
I mean, a little bit.
Okay. It's
All
fair.
right. Well, I think it's time. We're gonna
It is
tap
time.
a blue for Cavernous Souls and a red. Actually, a red and a green and 1, 2, and we'll tap the Birds of Paradise and get down Miirym, Sentinel Worm. Flying Ward 2. Whenever another dragon enters the battlefield, another non-token dragon enters the battlefield under your control, create a token that's a copy of it, except the token is not legendary, if it is legendary. And this will trigger Garruk's Uprising. And, ooh, okay. I will play Rejuvenating Springs for turn. There's the blue mana, finally. And we're going to go to combat. I feel bad killing Alexis right now. If I don't want to.
You can kill Alex.
I don't want you to kill me either.
Makes 2 of us.
I think Alexis will be nice to me and not sweep my board if I don't kill her.
Alexis will absolutely politic.
Yeah, just don't bother my board state, and we're cool.
You got it.
Awesome. Then we're gonna swing 6 and yeah, just the 6 at Alex.
Yeah, gotta take it.
And we will pass the turn. By the way, all my creatures have trampled due to Garruk's Uprising, just so everyone knows.
Yeah. Untap, upkeep.
Your fetch lands are able to be activated, but they do cost an additional 2 mana.
Or they can be green.
Or they can be green.
I'll pass.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. I was still snacking. All right. Please. Fuck. All right, draw. Oh, gosh, I'm such a terrible Magic player sometimes.
Yeah, I don't have to kill Alexis. Mana Crypt's gonna do it for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
3-turn clock.
I can pay my life right now, can't I? For Mystic Forge.
You can, but it costs 2 additional mana.
Fuck. You're really making shit inconvenient for me. You know that?
Good old stacks versus stacks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to do it. I'll pay the 2. And then I'm going to exile Blacksmith Skill.
Now with the 2-turn clock on that Mana Crypt.
Mm-hmm.
I got to math. I don't want to use that fucking Ancient Tomb. Gosh. All right. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3 to activate Shorikai, and then I'm gonna pay 2.
You can
Huh?
tap the Ancient Tomb for green.
Oh, I can. I will. Tap it for a green. Pay the 2 into the bright hearth to double the trigger or double the ability.
Hmm.
So, pilots. I'll draw 2. Discard. This will make you all happy. Grand Arbiter.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, that
Draw
makes me very
2.
happy. Get a
Draw
ghosting
2.
out of here.
Discard planes. And then I think what I do is that I just hope I don't die.
You passing from there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Tap.
put my pilots all together.
And,
I would like to nominate this being the longest a Scalding Tarn's ever been on the battlefield.
yep.
I think you can have that. I think you can win that.
So let's trigger carpet. Most amount of islands is still Alexis. 3, I think.
I only have 1.
So I'll generate 3 green mana. I'll play a plains. I'll tap this reliquary tower and cast Tusky. And let's see. Tap 6, recast Yasharn. ETB, I'll go tutor for a plains and a forest. And now we go to combat. So, Alex has plants. Alexis has a lot of pilots.
Yeah, but they're only 1/1s.
They are 1/1s.
And then I've got the 1/1 Esper.
And haven't you ever seen the movie The Happening? Plants can kill.
Yeah.
Spoiler
let's
alert.
see.
I gave you green mana.
You did. You did. You also have a 4/4 blocker.
He's not there.
And I kind of want to draw cards. So, I'll send the Sarah Ascendant at Alex. For
Can't do
6.
anything. Yeah, you got it.
Gain 6, and Towski trigger, I'll draw a card. Okay. Let's tap this plains for a green and cast Burgeoning. And I cannot pay for Esper. So, Alexis, you can draw.
Sweet.
And that will be my turn. I'll pass.
But no, we can draw. All right, we're gonna try and have some fun.
Sweet.
Try being the important thing. So we are going to tap a. I guess we'll tap this for red to make it uncounterable. This will be a green. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we will play Louth,
Ooh.
Unrivaled Ancients, which will give me a copy of Clouth, Unrivaled Ancient.
That's really good.
This will give me 2 triggers of Garruk's Uprising.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We will play a command tower for turn to trigger your burgeoning.
Sweet. I'm going to put this plains into play.
There you go. And then we will, let's see here. So Klauth's ability says, whenever Klauth attacks, add X mana in any combination of colors where X is the total power of attacking creatures. Spend this mana only to cast spells. Until end of turn, you don't lose this mana as steps and phases end.
Mm-hmm.
So that's twice. So now we're gonna go to combat. And
Does the copy also get haste?
yes, because it has haste as naturally on the cloth card.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, it has flying and haste. So even without the dragon kind card. So we're gonna go to
I
combat.
forget how busted he is.
Yeah, busted card, especially when there's two of them.
Yeah.
So we are going to swing 6, 4, 4, and 4. The 6 will be coming at Josh,
hmm
and the at Sushi will be coming at Alexis, and the 2 4/4s, the Klaus, will be coming at Alex.
When does
And
their mana ability happen?
on
Yeah,
attack trigger.
On attack, yeah.
Attack trigger.
So on attack trigger, once attack phase resolves, I will get 10 plus 4 plus 4, so that's 18 times 2, so 36 mana in any colors.
I'm gonna respond and rapid hybridization it.
What is rapid hybridization?
Destroy it, can't be regenerated, and you get a 3/3 green frog lizard creature token.
I'm okay with that. I love frog lizards. So when Atsushi is destroyed, I will choose exile the top 2 cards of my library, and until end of turn, I can play those cards. So that will be Jessica's Will and Ancient Tomb. Can't play that, darn. But anyways, pass priority to Josh now.
I have nothing.
All right, that is attack phase. So
I'll take
6 to you, 8 to Alex, I believe. All right. Now we will go to second main phase. We will cast Jessica's Will. Cards in hand, everybody.
3.
All right, we will go choose Alexis, and we'll add 6 red mana floating. And we will also exile the top 3 cards of my library this turn. I may play them. Ancient Tomb will just stay exiled. So go to Graveyard. Let's see. Cultivate. Not going to cast that. Brainstorm. And, ooh, Dragon Broodmother. That's really good.
Broodmother's so good.
Okay, so we'll just say the 36 mana is at 42. We will spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of it to cast Dragon Broodmother. And we will make a copy.
That's gross.
That was an elephant I drew from a different game. But I'll fix that in a minute. And Dragon Broodmother says at the beginning of each upkeep, put a 1/1 red and green dragon creature token with flying and devour 2 into play. And I will draw 2 cards with Garruk's Uprising. I should have done this first, but whatever. We'll spend 4 mana, and we will play Adrix and Nev, Twin Casters. It has
That's
Ward
fucking
2.
gross.
If
Yes,
one or
yes.
more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many of those tokens are created instead.
Yeah, especially with the Broodmother.
So we're at 32 mana left. We will cast
Alexis, do something about that.
The problem is I can't.
Mm.
We will cast Atarka, World Renderer, for 7, dropping my 32 down to 25 mana. And we will get 2 copies of it. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, it gains double strike until end of turn. It has flying and trample. Well, let me get my...
I'm just thankful we've already gone through combat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had to go through combat first to get to the cool part, unfortunately.
Unfortunately for you,
Yeah. I know I'm becoming public enemy.
So you
I will
make
get to draw
2
3 cards.
Yeah, so you get 2 copies of Atarka.
Yep.
Nice.
1, 2, 3. We'll play 2 mana, dropping my 25 to 23. Play Corelsa Scale Singer. It's a dragon, so I get 2 copies of it, and I get to look at the top card of my library at any time. I may cast dragon spells from the top of my library. We'll put 2 tokens underneath you. It's getting a little out of hand. I like it. Let's look at the top card.
Alex, you got that cryptic command?
Nope.
All right. We're going to cast the Brainstorm. We'll draw 3 cards, then take 2, and put them back up top of my library in any order. 1, 2, 3. We'll put this back, and we will put this back. And then we'll spend 3 of my mana to play Nature's Claim. Creature spells like control can't be countered. Down to 19 mana. Spend 6.
Rhythm of the Wild?
Yeah, Rhythm of the Wild.
Okay, you said Nature's Claim. I was like, what?
Oh, I'm sorry. I have a Nature's Claim in hand, so I guess you guys know that. Spend 6 down to 13 mana to play Savage Ventmaw. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Get 2 copies. I'm just going to start using these. Spend 6 more down to 7 mana, I believe now. Play Lathis. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Spend 3 mana down to 4 left in hand. Play Teamer Ascendancy.
Mm-hmm.
And spend 1 mana for Earthquake Dragon, because it costs X less to cast, for X is the total mana value of dragons you control. Get 3 copies of that. Draw 3. 1, 2, 3. And spend the last of the 3 mana I have. We will Beast Within the Sarah Ascendant.
Boo.
No boo. No sir. Uh-uh.
I was going
Alright,
to try to
let's-
use it to kill him.
Hey Alex, real quick, how many fetches do you have?
On the board or in the deck?
On the board.
Just 1.
Okay.
We were gonna organize. I will discard and I will pass.
At your end step, I'm gonna
Okay.
tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna overload a Cyclonic Rift.
Oof.
In response,
I have nothing. You get it, boo.
I've got nothing.
Would you like to pay the 1?
Yes.
I was just asking. The man who
um,
never pays taxes paid his fucking taxes.
That's right.
so if I deflecting swat that, how does that work?
It does not.
It
because
doesn't
it's not-
target.
yeah, overload
doesn't.
it does not target.
Okay.
Changes target to every
Each.
or each.
Fiddlesticks. I just did all this cool stuff. Yeah, I think he got me. Unlucker dog. All right, I'll start picking up my shit. But yeah, I gotta discard first. So actually,
Okay.
no, I have to pick up first, then discard because he did a man step.
Yep.
Ooh.
Non-land.
I took 12 life because when he swung 12 at or 8 life, whenever he swung at me, I wanted to pull it then, but I was like, with 30 or 46 mana, let's see what he's got.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to organize this hand here in a
Oof.
second. All right,
Neat.
those will go away. That's all right. I'm not gonna get hit by my crypt when I take my upkeep.
See, I was looking out for you.
Yeah,
Looking
group
up.
hug. Group hug right here.
Maelstrom group hug.
All right, I'm gonna be discarding for a while, so.
All
go
right.
ahead.
All right. I don't think it affected anything. Problem is, I only have 3 cards in hand, and I can't cast Maelstrom right now. So that was almost a waste on my turn, but I didn't feel like we had much more turns anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a blue. So 2 green, a blue, and 2. I'm gonna attempt to cast a body.
Mhm.
Cascade for 4 or less into a Sky Shroud claim. We'll pass turn.
Draw. All right. Let's do Mana Crypt, Shorikai,
Sure.
Akai. I think I'm funny.
We do.
All right. I'm gonna tap this. Do I
Hmm.
want to tap it for 2 or do I want to tap it for a green? Fuck it. I'm gonna take 2 off that tomb.
Oof.
Oh, just getting fisky. Getting
Uh,
frisky.
so I've got 1 colorless, 3 colorless. Um, I would like to. Oh, that thing's gone too. Cool. That thing that makes me
Yep.
cost more.
Suppression field is gone.
To his hand.
All right. I'm going to use that 1 colorless to activate Shorikai. Beautiful. It's exactly what I wanted. That doesn't matter. We're doing Mox Diamond, pitching a Glacial Fortress. And then 2 for Isochron Scepter with a Dramatic Reversal.
In response to the Isochron Scepter.
Yeah.
I threw away my response, unfortunately.
I was gonna say, does anybody else have any
Yeah,
response to that?
I've got nothing.
I got nothing.
Open mana.
Mox Diamond, blue, and then a dual land.
3
I'm
mana.
gonna Mystic Confluence it and make you have to pay 6, and then I'll draw a card.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have an answer. All right.
The cast of it. So you still have
Okay.
the dramatic.
Float a blue. No, I'll just tap it for blue. I'll play the Dramatic Reversal.
Mhm.
And then do that. And then poop some stuff out, I think.
Jeez, that dramatic reversal would have just drawn your deck, wouldn't it?
Correct.
Yep.
It's untapped Shorikai, yeah.
Yep. As soon as anytime I see Isochron Scepter, it's just that's an auto pull for me.
Let's do Esper Sentinel again. And then recast the rings. And then I'm at 7, so I'll pass.
Okay. Untap. And draw. Let's play Forest. Let's tap the forest for the carpet of flowers. You may draw, Alexis. Tap this plains for a green for burgeoning. use for Reliquary for green for Yasharn. Got ETB. I'll go tutor for 2 lands. Alexis, you still have 3 islands, is that right? Alex, how many do you have now?
I have 2.
Just 2. Okay. Cool.
I got 0.
Let's do these 3 for green for Eternal Witness. Sarah Ascendant will come back to my hand. Let's move to second.
Will never die.
Second main phase, trigger Carpet for 3. Let's say 3 green, I guess. I'll use 2 of the green for a Collector Oof.
Oh, Josh.
Wait, what? Collector. I haven't
Yep.
even seen this card.
awful.
Activated abilities of artifacts can't be activated.
Oh, damn you to hell!
All right. Hold on a second.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna tap this Mox Diamond and float a white,
Gotcha.
and then let it resolve, and then we're gonna pass priority again.
Okay. Then I'm
I'm
going to
good.
use the floating green and a white for suppression field.
Cool. I can respond to that.
You can.
I would like to swords that fucking oof.
Okay, I'll gain 2.
It's just-
Respectfully, Josh.
I
Respectfully.
I knew what was coming. That's why I did not play the Sarah Ascendant.
That's okay. The Sarah Ascendant. I mean, that oof just really.
Yeah.
It's a oof.
It's a big. It's a
It's an oof.
It's a big oof.
Oof.
I have 7 cards in hand, so I'll pass.
I can play Magic again.
You can play Magic.
I played too much Magic on my last turn and I got punished for it.
I just didn't want to die because I thought I have a really cool play, but
All right, I'm gonna play Reliquary Tower, tap it, play Soul Ring, and then
Would you like to pay for Esper Sentinel?
I would not. Go ahead, Esper Sentinel. Draw your cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We'll just let Alexis kill herself with the crypt.
Crypt's gone.
She recast
back.
She
You
recast it.
recast it?
I was trying to win.
You had a second chance and you recast it?
That's fair.
I was trying to win.
She was going for the win.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I stopped 2 people from winning this game. I'm proud of myself.
I tapped an ancient tomb and took the 2 instead of tapping it for a forest.
Jank shit out half his whole deck.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Alexis, how much mana do you have open?
I have nothing. Nothing open.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna play Clouth, Flying Haste, 4/4. I'm gonna swing at you.
Nice.
What did I do?
Isoconcept dramatic reversal.
That was my win.
It was an attempt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was my win con. I got nothing.
I'm tapped out, or else I would attempt to save you.
Yep. Oh, you played a land jank, right?
I did. I played Reliquary
Okay.
Tower.
That would trigger burgeoning for this plains.
On attack trigger, I get 4 floating mana, and I will spend that 4 floating mana to play Howlpack Piper. Cannot be countered. And now we're in the fun phase of Daybound Nightbound. Yay! Good card that's on crappy Daybound mechanics.
I will always be well, not always, but I usually will be casting with Cascade more than 1 spell.
Yeah, so it's probably gonna flip. Well, actually, it probably won't flip. Honestly, if people keep casting spells. And I will pass my turn.
What can I do? What should I do? Untap upkeep. sometimes you draw cards that you don't want to draw. You want them to stay in your deck, and that's
Mhm.
just
I feel that way when I get a lurking predator's trigger into a walking ballista.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna try to recast Maelstrom Wanderer. It will now have triple cascade.
I got nothing myself.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Let's try Averna, the Chaos Bloom.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the first one. Second one, Island, Wooded Foothills, Garuk Wild Speaker.
Oh,
You get an Averna from that cascade.
Yeah, can I put it has to be
It has to
from
be
Cascades after it, correct?
after it, correct.
I'll just put the Island into play tapped. And then the third, that's a Steam Vents, so that could come in. And Sunburn's Invocation.
Gross.
pain.
So that will be cast, and that will be a cascade off of a Mahdi. And I'll put the Steam Vents tapped. If you have burgeoning triggers, by the way, Josh.
Yes. Yeah, burgeoning for a forest.
And so those will go to the bottom. The cast of Sunbird's Invocation. So it's a 6, so it'll be 5 or less. There's a hinterland harbor. There's a forest. There's a mountain. There's a misty rainforest. Rashmi, I'm sorry, Eternity's Crafter.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll put Hinterland Harbor into Battlefield tapped. Put these at the bottom. All right. On my hand. So Garuk will come in with 3. I'm just gonna -1 Garuk and put a 3/3 beast on the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
And get a Wookiee. I'll swing 7 at Josh.
I'll take
Commander.
7 commander.
And then I will pass turn.
That is 7 Maelstrom. Okay, let's see what we can do. Let's untap and draw. That was a pretty good draw. So, Alex, how many islands do you have now? 4, I think.
Oh no, a bunch more than that, I think. 1, 2, 3. No, you're right, just 4.
4? Okay. So I'm going to make 4 white mana. And with that, I would like to use 3 of it to cast Adeline. 1 of it to cast the Sarah Ascendant. 4 for Emil. Jank, how big is the Piper?
2/2.
2/2. Sweet. Alex, you got a bunch of stuff.
Nightmare fuel over there, really.
Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pay for Toski. And then I'm going to move to combat. And Jank, I'm gonna swing Yasharn at you. That'll trigger Adeline, and I'll get a 1/1 human creature token tapped and attacking each of you.
Okay. Is that the only attack you're doing?
Yes.
Okay, I will block the 1/1 human with the Howlpack Piper.
Okay.
I'll block the 1/1 human with the 1/2 food token.
Okay.
And then I'll
Or
take
not food
4.
token, I'm sorry, the plant token.
Plant. Yeah.
Yeah, take a food token block.
It is a food token, but they're fruits, so that's plants.
Let's see.
4, and that's 4 more commander damage from Yasharn.
So Yasharn will hit you, and that'll trigger Toski. I'll draw a card. Yeah, it might not be the right play, but we're gonna do it anyway. We're going to pay 3 for a Staff of Domination.
Uh-oh.
Which is not great with Suppression Field, but trying
yeah.
to be mana efficient. 2 cards in hand, I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep draw. Let's tap red and red, and we'll float a colorless from the silver. Actually, no, we'll just tap Reliquary Tower. We'll play Dragon Speaker Shaman. Dragon spells I cast cost 2 less to cast. So if I activate Howlpack Piper, that'll cost 4 mana, right?
Yes. Yeah, it just costs 2 more.
Alex, do you have any flyers?
I do not.
Josh, do you have any flyers?
I do. I have a 6/6 flyer.
Of course you do. All right, we're gonna go to combat, and we are going to swing 4 in the air at Alex.
I don't have any responses.
All right, I will get 4 mana floating. I will spend 3 of that mana to play Rhythm of the Wild. 1, 2, 3, 4, floating 1 to tap Howlpack Piper and play Miirym Sentinel Worm.
Nice.
And then with the last floating from Clouth and the last floating from Solring, I will play Rattleclaw Mystic. And both of these will enter the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter instead of haste because of riots. And with 1 card in hand, I will pass the turn.
Are you gonna silence or orange chant me on my upkeep?
No.
Okay.
I would
So-
love to.
Oh, I've been eyeing that plains this entire time, thinking I think I might be able to win if he doesn't do it, but maybe not. Let's see. It all depends. Untap, upkeep with the mouse, and draw. All right, we'll play land for turn. We'll play a Flooded Grove. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna attempt to cast Foreign Clicks, and then it'll be trigger, trigger, trigger. And it's Foreign Clicks Voice of Hunger.
Yeah, it's the painful one. It's the really, 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 really painful one.
It is. And so, I don't know what takes. Does Cascade take priority over whenever you cast a spell? That's
They're
You
both,
get to order the triggers.
Yeah,
at
you
the
get to
same-
order because they're both cast.
all right. I'm gonna do my Rashmi trigger first, and it is a 3 visits. Put it in your hand. I'll cast it. A forest. Then I'm gonna do Sunbird's Invocation next. So I'll reveal the top 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there it is. 6, 7, 8. I'll cast with Sunbird's Vacation. I'll cast Pathbreaker Ibex,
Oh no.
and then what happens to these? They go in my elaborate a random order.
Then you've got a Cascade trigger as well.
I do have a Cascade trigger off of Pathbreaker, so 5 or less.
I really wish.
Cryptic Command. I'll tap everybody's creatures.
Yeah.
And I'll put Rootbound Crag into play tapped. And
Does
then
that tap a targeted ability?
no, it's opponents.
Okay.
Well, it might be target opponent. Let me look and see. I had the full art one. Let me look up the Oracle.
If it's target creature is what I was asking.
I don't believe so. I think it's opponent's creatures.
Cryptic command.
Okay, because I'm just
Tap.
asking because I have a ward 2 on Miirym. Is it?
It's just tap all creatures your opponents control.
Okay. Yep. Just making sure.
And then I still have the Cascade trigger off of Motley for Vorinclex, which is an exploration, which doesn't help. And then to seal the deal, just to make sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll cast Soonquan, making all my creatures also unblockable.
Now the
And
question is,
then
do I
I'll
have a
have-
swords?
What's that?
So now the question is, do I have swords?
That's true, but you have tapped creatures still. What do you
Swords?
sword?
Uh, Maelstrom. So
Yeah, that's true.
everything loses
Yeah.
haste.
That's fair. Trigger a Motley, trigger Sunbird's Invocation. I'll do Sunbird's first. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5, 6. I'll cast Crystal Shard for free. So now if you do have a swords, I can bounce Maelstrom back to my hand. Random order. Then Cascade. Island. Oh, boo. Cultivate. Sure. We'll get Island off of the Cascade. Pathbreaker goes to the bottom. And I'll just get a mountain tapped and a forest to hand, or a mountain to hand. Because that's what I'll see. Then I will go to attack. And let's see, 32 and 38 is 70 exactly.
Do you have 70 damage?
That's the question, right?
Ibex is given everything how much?
It'll be +7 +7. So I'll swing 11. Yeah, I think I have it because I have all these tokens too.
Oh yeah, 5 tokens.
11, 20, 30, and then 2 of the tokens.
Which are 8 apiece.
Yeah, which are 8 apiece at Jank. And then I'll swing 24, 34, 48 plus 11 is 59 plus 13 or plus 17 plus 14 73, and then another 10 is 83 at you, Josh.
83 at me. I have no response.
In response, I tap Rhythm of the Wild and
Oh,
die.
yeah, that was good.
Good